What's up everyone, it's Alisa here again. So, we survived the crazy European Open at Nokia, and the North Americans have flown back to America to be ready for the Great Lake Open, and all of the Europeans are getting ready for the Estonian Open. So, there's gonna be a crazy week, because there's gonna be two major competitions going almost at the same time, and I'm gonna preview. I'm gonna preview them before they go, and I'm gonna preview both events. I'm gonna review the Estonian Open pretty quickly because I think it's pretty blatant who are going to be the top competitors in that competition, and then I'm gonna do a longer preview about the Great Lakes Open because, well, all of the American and North American pros are there. We need to analyze it a bit more. I'm gonna put timestamps on the video so you can, if you want to check the Estonian Open one, you can go there, and if you want to check the Great Lakes Open, you can just fast forward that place. But let's start with the schedule of the week. The Estonian Open is going to start on the 28th in 2 days, and it's going to end on the 30th. And the Great Lakes will start on the 29th and will end on the 31st. And I'm going to recap every single round and the competition. I'm trying to do both of them, but you have to humor me a little because I have a day job, so I'll try my best. And of course, because the Great Lakes Open is in America, it's gonna be in a different time slot than my normal routine. But I'm gonna do them, and you can find them on my channel. So we're gonna now go for the Estonian Open and check a little who's competing and what's the situation there. Unfortunately, as you can see, Estonian Open doesn't, you can't find it on UDisc. You can find where you get the media coverage, which is the Disc Golf stream, where I'm gonna check the competition. This shanky website is where I found who are registered to compete, and there's 135 players going there, and the registration is already over. On the men's side, it's going to be between Niklas Anttila, who's been playing really well. It's also going to be Lauri Lehtinen, who has played really well across the lake in America, Väinö Mäkelä, and then of course it's going to be Jakub Semerad, who's the young gun who finished second just behind Niklas on the European Championship last year, was a runner-up on Sula Open, and is an overall really good player. So I think it's actually going to be down to Niklas and Jakub who's going to win the competition, because they played really well and consistently. And Lauri Lehtinen can also take it, because Lauri is a great competitor, and who knows, maybe Väinö is going to take it, but I'm pretty sure those four are going to be inside the top 5. Who's going to be the 5th one? It's probably going to be another Finn, unfortunately, for everyone else watching. But I think the Finns are going to dominate this competition. There's a lot of good Finnish players there, but I'm not going to go in detail more. Just you're going to see the recaps. So probably Niklas or Jakub is going to win the competition, but you'll see on Thursday when the first round goes. We'll see how it goes. Let's go to the American side. The Great Lakes Open by Discraft. As you can see, it's a star-filled roster here. And it's really hard to figure out who's going to win, like who's going to be on the top 5. But I think it's going to be the usual suspects, except Eagle isn't going to compete. I'm pretty sure I didn't see Eagle there at all. No, Eagle isn't competing, so of course Eagle would be the number 1 like contender for the win. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be, because Ricky Wysocki didn't do that well in the European Open. I'm pretty sure Ricky is going to do a comeback. And Chris Dickerson didn't go to the European Open, so he has probably been practicing this whole time. And Chris Dickerson is a really good competitor. I'm pretty sure it's going to be down between Ricky Wysocki and Chris Dickerson. We can't like pass Paul Macbeth and Calvin and Simon. Like every single one of them can win, but we're talking about who is going to do great in this competition. And This is basically just my list. This is how it went last year. Eagle won, Kyle Klein was second, Corey Ellis was third, and James Conrad was tied fourth with Emerson Keith. Ricky was eighth, Paul was ninth with Simon. So it was really close. But this is just my opinion, based on just like... I checked the courses. Where are they? There. I check all the courses, and I tried to figure out who could actually do well here. There's a lot of right-turning holes. You need to have a nice forehand to play. So I think that's why I would probably put Ricky in the top. And Paul, because Paul has a great forehand too. But yeah, Ricky Wysocki and Chris Dickerson is probably going to battle it for the win. And the top 5 is probably going to be Paul Macbeth, Calvin. And it could be... the 5th one again could be anybody. Simon has played really badly for the past couple of competitions. 16th, 8th, 22nd. After the preserve and the 2 wins he got, like... After that, Simon has pretty much, like, dropped a little. 2nd, 1st, 4th, 3rd. And then all of a sudden, 22nd, 8th, 16th. So Simon has to rebound now, because the World Championship isn't that far away. It could be that this is the tournament where Simon rebounds, but I think this is going to be the tournament where Ricky rebounds from the European Open and takes the cake. So yeah, those are going to be my selections. Ricky and Chris Dickerson, one of those are going to win. Let me know in the comments who you think is going to win the Great Lakes Open for the MPO side and why. My reasoning was Ricky is really an all-around player. Like, he has a great forehand, he has an amazing backhand, and he just knows how to win. And Chris Dickerson is like... his fundamental mechanics are so fucking consistent. Sorry for the swearing again, but that's just how I talk. Like, he's one of the most consistent throwers out there. Like, his form, his technique is so incredible to watch. And actually, I tried to like figure out what he's doing and learn from that, which we're going to talk about in my next video before the recaps of the rounds. I'm gonna make a video about a little bit about throwing, but we also have the FPO side, and FPO again has everybody in there except for the European players, unfortunately. Hailey King is back. Good for her, overcoming that injury. Owen Skockings is here. Valerie and Alexis Mangiano, who missed out the European Open. And Ella Hansen also. So we have all the big names here. Paige Pierce is, like, of course, going to ride high with the win. I would really want to see Ella actually win. Because I like her throwing style. I think she's an anomaly in the female side of the competition, because she generates so much power with so little effort, and I like looking at her when she throws. Like, I like the way she throws and how little effort she uses, and the disc just launches. We can write out Hailey King, we can write out Valerie Mangiano, and Owen Skockings has been playing really well and consistent. 2nd, 3rd, 1st, 16th, 3rd, 2nd, like, she plays Masters and the Open Series. I would actually think that it's going to be between Paige and Owen Skockings for the win. Owen is really, she's a competitor, and then the rest of the top 5 is probably going to be Hailey King. You can't miss out Katrin Allen, and although I like Valerie Mangiano as a competitor, I'm gonna throw in Kat Merge. Kat has played really well too, so I think Kat is going to do well again. So my top 5 for the female side is going to be Paige and Owen is going to battle out for the 1 and 2, and the rest, they can be in any order. It's going to be Katrin Allen, Hailey King, and Kat Merge. Who's your top 5 of the FPO and why? The courses are a bit different for the females, but they are relatively the same. than the men's side, so you need a good sidearm. So I think that's going to be the little advantage Ons Cockings has over Paige Pierce. Paige Pierce can throw sidearms, but Ons Cockings is one of the best on the female side on throwing sidearms. So that's the reason why I think Ons Cockings will do really well on this course. Paige Pierce is just a really good competitor, so she will do great nevertheless. So yeah, this is my preview before the tournament starts in a couple of days. And let me know what you think. Are you going to watch all of those? Are you going to watch the Estonian Open? Are you going to watch the MPO side of the Great Lakes? Are you going to watch the FPO side of the Great Lakes? Because you know that I'm going to do that. And I need to find some time to throw myself. Like, there's 2 tournaments going up at the same time. Both has MPO and FPO sides. I have my day job, and then I need to go throw myself. So it's gonna be a really tight schedule the rest of the week for me. But hey, I love you being here. I love that a lot of you actually enjoy my content and like the way I look at things. So thanks for the subscriptions already. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because there's gonna be a lot of Disc Golf content on this channel. Like the video and comment down below what would you want to hear me talk about disc golf. I'm not an expert in no level. I'm not even an amateur. I just found disc golf during COVID. I just fell in love with disc golf immediately, and my ADHD works quite strangely. If I start loving something, I just go like, I need to know everything about it, and that's the reason why I'm so hooked to disc golf. Because I've spent so many hours just studying the sport, studying the competitors, the pros, the amateurs, the throwing stars, the discs and everything. And I just, there's endless amounts of information out there. So this is a great sport, and I'm honored to be a part of it. And I hope to be a part of it for the rest of my life, because this is an easy sport for a 33-year-old, like old body. So I can probably do this for the rest of my life, which is cool. And I can also do it with my children, my 12 and 6-year-old, which is nice. Maybe one day they will start competing. Who knows? Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys on the next one.